Hello, we're group 2. Today we are going to present to you the strategy development of the Thermomix from its days in the past to its new strategy direction.
So VORWERK had the issue where their customers perceived their product as a simple food processor. So there was no discernible difference between what they were providing, regardless of the fact that they would have protected a lot of the underlying technology in it, and what other competitors were providing. And they also had the issue where there was a lot of counterfeit products, like in terms of the blades and whatnot in the market. And their customer base, which would primarily be women that are at-home women, were not very interested in blades or the motor or essentially whatever they were protecting. And so they while they saw themselves as a manufacturer of exclusive food processors, they thought that they saw themselves as having this unique and superior product. From the customer's perspective, they actually just looked at it as another food processing manufacturer.
So then there's a transformation into a new meaning for the customer or whatever else in it. And it's now looking at the Thermomix as not just another food processing device in the kitchen, but it's looking at it from the point of view of the benefits that can be ascribed to using it for the customer. So Thermomix are now claiming that we can guarantee recipe success. We can give you consistently good cooking results each and every time you use it. We can allow the automatic, remote, and complete processing of your food, so hands-free essentially, while you're away, arrive home to a cooked meal. We can give you guided cooking. So in other words, we can guide you through the whole process in terms of the steps that need to be taken and so on and so forth. And it's still, because it is genuinely an exclusive device. It's a home appliance. It's not just a kitchen appliance, but it's a whole home appliance or whatever else, providing this unique cooking experience. So it's a complete transformation in terms of the product offering to the customer. Next slide.
So we were also asked to look up 3 patents which are related with this different perspective, the customer-oriented perspective. On IP applications. So this patent application is one of them. So this in this patent application, we are a system with a kitchen appliance such as a Thermomix is disclosed, and it allows the user to monitor a food preparation process during the performance with regard to the completion times. And depending on the measures and depending on this monitoring, measures can be taken to optimize preparation of one or more food in terms of time. So as you can see, this whole aim of this IP protection is actually the customer experience and how they can get a better use of this device. So it's automatic and complete processing. And we will have another example presented by my friend.
Another example, as Merve introduced, is EP with end number 095, a system and method for synchronizing food processing steps of a multifunction cooking apparatus with food processing steps of a remote kitchen appliance. It's also based on the Thermomix, but it's more about remote cooking as a customer benefit. There's a system based on the Thermomix that has a control system with a own reset program interface and a storage device, and there's a sensor to realize the temperature, and you can also use it as remote control, because you don't need to be in the kitchen to program your Thermomix. You can do it online, or as it said in the patent, in remote. So you don't need to be in your kitchen for cooking. And in this patent, it's also about the special kind of multifunction cooking apparatus and the method behind it. And the third patent will explain by Yanan.
Thanks, Nora. The third patent we find is another EP patent application. It discloses controlling multifunction cooking apparatuses. In the traditional execution mode, the receipt programs are executed one cursor after the another, so it is really lonely. People should be waiting for long to all of the courses prepared. But this control system for partitioning machine readable receipt programs, it includes a receipt program interface and a partitioning module and a generator module, and the receipt program interface. Through the interaction of these modules, they developed a new thermomix technique. In this technique, the original separate receipt programs which are related to the same or similar parameters can be performed simultaneously, thus to save time. The customer benefit we could find is the customer could handle with complex receipts parallelly. That means they were preparing a menu with complex receipts more effectively. That's all. Oh, thank you for your listening.